Hi, I'm Josh, and welcome back to Skyrim, specifically Solstheim. Last time we did a bit of a trek across Solstheim, and we got the notification that our excavation is done.
That world will cease to be.
The majority of this town is being brainwashed. So the only thing I really care about right now is the Wraithguard for the quest of the Tools of Kagranak. But this man, hello.
I can't thank you enough for reopening the Ebony Mines. You've brought light to the darkness, my friend.
How are things now that the mines are open again?
You might think it's all perfume and roses now that the mine's open. But all I see is a new security problem on our hands. Making sure those shipments of ebony make it safely from the mine to the shipping docks is my new order of the day. And with Solstheim crawling with reavers and Azora knows what else, I can't risk any attacks on Ravenrock.
Okay. We're going to
I appreciate the help you've been giving us.
deal with Miraak some other time. The Retching Netch Inn. It's a nice place.
It is time! It is time! Azura's wisdom to you, friend.
Hi.
Mafala Clocu. It is time! Master, arise!
Azadal.
Azadal, awaken! Azadal!
So he's very bugged. Hi.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Who's asking?
Somebody who's interested in Wraithguard.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of a Wraith God.
Everyone's heard of Wraithguard.
Alright, I guess I'm no great liar. I have Wraith God. Or, I had it. It was taken from me.
Okay, where is it?
What's it to you, stranger? Wraithguard is mine.
I need Wraithguard.
Didn't you hear me? It's mine. Wraithguard has always belonged to me. Except for now. That nasty thief just snatched it. Probably doesn't even know what he has there. Wait. You look pretty capable. How about you go get it back?
Sure, I'll get you back, Wraithguard.
There's a good one. Go get it. And because I appreciate it so much, I'll give you a big fat reward.
Sure.
Oh yes, a big reward for my hero. You have to go to Nachardak. That's where the thief went to. Here, let me mark it on your map.
Okay, Wraithguard.
Master, arise! It is time! Master, arise! It is time!
Okay, so that doesn't work. We're going to Nachardak. Isn't that... Oh, God. Yeah, that's also part of the main quest on Solstheim.
I'm sorry to bother you, but Second Councillor Rano asked me to come find you. He said it's quite urgent.
I have multiple urgent things to do. Did you say what it was about?
All he wanted me to do is track you down and send you to him.
Okay.
Look, this is important. Even more important than wiping out the Ash Spawn.
Okay.
Please, go speak to the Second Councillor as soon as possible.
I'll do so. After I get my dig done. So there are several things I want to do now. I want to get my dig done. Or at least the next stage of it. I want to talk to Second Councillor Arano. And then I want to go to Nachardak. And maybe also do a bit of the main quest. Here on Solstheim. Sounds good to me. Let's go use the compass. To travel to my safe house. Return landmark? Yes. This was a surprisingly short stay in Ravenrock, all things considered. But needs must. Let's see what this other mod has for me.
Hello. Best prices you are going to find all of Skyrim. Take a peek.
Okay. You got some good stuff. Especially the fragments, which I need to dump at some point. You have museum armor. You got some good stuff on you. Let's sell you this potion, and then sell you some other stuff, some heavy stuff. Ritual armor of Boethiah, you can't afford that. I can sell you some spare Azadal and Dukan equipment, I guess. They are pretty heavy. Good enough.
Have a good one.
Okay.
What can Latoria do for you, Guildmaster?
Did you discover anything interesting?
Ah, yes. Latoria did have something interesting. A rare book, in fact. Latoria used the press in the museum and made you a copy. Here you are.
Okay. Well, someone can use the Waystones pretty easily. Shuttling to and from the museum. History of Raven Rock, Volume 3. Sadly, I already have that. Boop. Okay, let's deep storage and get some more books for Latoria to sift through.
How's your day faring?
Hi,
How can this one help?
how are you doing?
And Latoria thought that Windcolor Pass was cold. She can hardly stand this place. Her whiskers are frozen to her face.
Right, so I've got some ruined books for you.
Ah, excellent. Let's see what you have found. Ah, good, good. It will take some time to decipher these. Come back tomorrow and Latoria will let you know what she has found.
As always.
Good day.
Hi,
Hello.
any luck on the dig?
Well, we did manage to uncover a few inscriptions, but sadly, we didn't find a way into Erkin.
Okay.
Here's some remaining fragments. We couldn't quite match up with anything. If you feel like taking a crack at it.
Sure.
As for the entrance, if you can take the survey tool again and try for another location, that would be helpful.
Alright.
Aurian, Madras, and I are still busy trying to translate the inscriptions.
Okay. Survey tool.
Goodbye, Guildmaster!
Right. Hold up. The first dig was up there. Let's see what they found. Okay, so there wasn't anything sane there. Let's try the second spot. Survey tool. 15 yards from the optimal dig site. "15 yards from the optimal dig site." Okay, shouldn't be too hard. This is it? 15 yards from the optimal dig site. Heaven help me. Ah, found it. Good, good. Mr. Marasi.
Staying out of trouble?
Marked off another dig site.
Oh, fantastic. I'll send Kaya and Latoria to start on it and we'll join them shortly. It will take a bit of time, but this one shows some promise.
So it does.
Give us a few days and we should have some results.
Alright.
You could also stick around and give us a hand if you're available. Would make things go much quicker.
I have so much to do, I'm sorry.
Until later then.
Okay. Magic, because I'm getting over encumbered a little bit. Stash supplies?
Well met.
Indeed. Access storage. Sorting chest. Fragments. let's return to my waymarker. I really have the most basic set for Realm. Malakath has a spine. Why am I including that? Oh. Okay. Second Counselor. We were talking just a moment ago.
Thank you for coming. After everything you've already done for Ravenrock, I hate to ask for more, but I can't risk Councillor Morvain being killed.
Okay. Wait, killed? What?
The Ulan family of House Lalu, a rival great house, has placed a death mark on the Councillor's head.
Really? Why would the Ulans want him dead?
It's a private matter. Let's just say they seek revenge for the execution of one of their own, ordered by Councillor Morvain himself. The problem is I don't have any solid proof that anyone from House Lalu is hidden among us. Only my suspicions.
I see. Well, your concern seems justified.
It may be justified, but it certainly isn't appreciated. Councillor Morvain simply feels that I'm being paranoid.
No such animal.
I'm afraid that one day I'll awaken and discover him dead. And I don't want it to come to that.
I see. You feel an attack on the Counselor is imminent?
I do. I've received some information from my sources that there could be elements of Ulan's house, House Lalu, already in Ravenrock.
Why haven't you acted on this information?
Ravenrock is a small settlement, so it's hard to accomplish anything in secret.
I see.
If any of them is from House Lalu, I wouldn't be able to make a move without them knowing.
How can I help?
I had a feeling you'd be willing to listen to me.
Where do I begin?
I need you to start out by being my eyes and ears. Search Ravenrock. See if you can root out these traitors.
Alright.
Best place to start would be Geldis Sadri, over at the Retching Edge Corner Club.
Okay.
If he provides you any leads, check them out before bringing them to my attention. Can't afford to make any mistakes.
Okay. What else can you tell me about House Lalu?
Traitors. The lot of them. Their collaboration with the Empire may have given them unrivaled political and economic strength, but their hearts weren't with the Dunmer people.
I see. I presume that was their downfall?
Lalu deserved every bit of hatred they received once the Empire released its grasp on Morrowind. Having past ties to the Empire immediately turned them into the scapegoat for the Dunmer people's suffering.
Fall from grace, then.
They had welcomed the Empire with open arms and benefited from it. When everything was said and done, they were no longer recognized as a great house and were dismissed from the council.
You mentioned your sources?
I maintain a few contacts in other Dunmer settlements across Tamriel.
I see.
Most hail from House Redoran, but there are a few from other houses.
Why don't you ask them to investigate?
Most of my contacts live leagues away from Solstein. Sending the occasional message back and forth is all we can manage, and sometimes takes months or more to arrive. However, any information we can glean in times like this, I consider vital to House Redoran's survival.
You are wise. So why did the Dunmer hate the Empire so much?
During the Oblivion Crisis, gates to the Plane of Oblivion opened all over Morrowind. The Empire pulled most of its forces out of Morrowind to deal with the gates in their own homeland, leaving us virtually defenseless.
Did they now?
We had no standing army at the time, just uncoordinated pockets of resistance.
How did the Dunmer survive this?
House Redoran took charge and was slowly able to build an army. It took years, but it became a force to be reckoned with. When the Argonians invaded years later, House Redoran's army was able to prevent them from sweeping across all of Morrowind. It would be fair to say that House Redoran literally saved the Dunmer people from destruction.
Alright. Still, the Argonians earned their vengeance.
Don't worry. You can trust Gelgus. He's been with us for a long time.
Alright. Right. So I'm getting sick of that chanting. Alteration dual casting.
Awaken! Master,
The mines are open.
arise!
Thank you.
Azador! Awaken!
Hope that works.
Master, arise! It is time! Master, arise! Master, arise!
Right.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sioux jammer that will ever grace your lips.
How are things now that the mines are open again?
How do you think? It's a blessing. I've got regular paying customers again. Thirsty workers at the end of the day, and more coin than I can count.
Admiral Arano said you might be able to help me.
Well, well, Adril's got himself a spy, does he? Well, Zura knows he needs all the help he can get. He's been chasing the Ulans for years now.
You think he's wrong?
No. I just think he's going about this the wrong way.
You have a better plan?
Actually, I do. If you want to catch those slippery slaughterfish, you need to let them come to you.
I see. How do I get them to do that?
There's an Ulan ancestral tomb near the temple. Someone's been leaving ash yam offerings on the altar inside. If you were to wait inside for whomever that is, I'm betting they'll have some of the answers you're looking for.
Thank you. Why haven't you told Adriel about this?
What makes you think I haven't? Anytime Adriel and the Redarin Guard made a move, the Ulans must have been one step ahead and didn't show up.
I see. Well, thanks for the advice.
You can thank me if it works. Until then, I'd head to the tomb and wait until your visitor shows up.
Why did Councillor Morvain execute the Ulans?
Back in 95, Vila Ulan came to Ravenrock with a plan to take over our town. But
Did he
Fitcher
now?
thought he could stir up the locals and use them against the Redarin Guard, and then murder Councillor Morvain when we weren't looking.
Alright. He did this alone?
He arrived alone, but spread enough coin around to start changing people's minds. Half the bloody town joined his side. Can you believe that?
How did Velar get caught?
He underestimated the Redarin Guard. They were organized and brought a swift end to the coup. Velar tried to run, but he was caught by Captain Veleth himself.
Ha!
Velar Ulan was executed a short time later, and his remains placed in the Ulan ancestral tomb.
Thank you. So why did Dunmer leave Ashams in their tomb?
When a Dunmer is laid to rest, the body is burned and returned to the ashen soil. Since the Ashyam is born of the very same soil, it represents rebirth and renewal. The fact that life ends and begins anew.
I see.
Safe travels, Outlander.
Yes, please.
It is time!
Follow me.
Yes. I owe you that much. Azador! Awaken! Sirrah, now if you'll excuse me.
What do you need, my thing?
Arise! Master! Arise! Master!
Follow me.
Lead the way.
Master! Yes, Sirrah?
Wait here.
Right, then.
I'm right behind you.
Wait
As you
here.
wish, my thing.
Master!
I'm going to deal with that guy. Worst comes to worst, I got a plan.
It is time!
I said
Something-
wait.
Right, then. Azador!
Right. The Ancestral Tomb. This is going to require some sneaking. So that's why I didn't take anyone with me. Wait inside the old Ancestral Tomb. I intend to do so. Literal waiting. Ah. Who are you? Tilisu Severin. Lapis. You have some stuff I want. Thank you. Let's talk.
Ah, excuse me. I didn't realize there was anyone else here.
Uh-huh. What are you doing here?
I presume the same thing you're doing, leaving an offering for the departed. Forgive my surprise. It's just that I wouldn't expect that sort of behavior from someone who isn't Dunmer.
You aren't an Ulan.
Since there aren't any Ulans left on this island, I've taken it upon myself to leave the traditional offering in their stead.
I suppose. But you are from House Lalu, aren't you?
What kind of nonsense is that? I'm simply honoring a fellow departed Dunmer, and you hurl baseless accusations at me?
Perhaps.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to meditate a bit.
Well, sure. Nothing much here. Ooh. Interesting. Hello.
Excuse me, but the temple is for followers of our faith alone. Outsiders aren't welcome here.
Sure. I want to say hi to these shrines because I might get them in the museum. Shrine of Mephala. Nope. Shrine of Azura. Nope. And Boethia. You can pause to see what they do. I've met all three.
I hope Geldis proved useful. Have you made any progress?
I suspect Tilisu Severin is the culprit.
Telisu. Are you sure?
No, but I did see her in the Yulin tomb.
So Geldis' plan worked, eh? Every time we tried it, no one would ever show up. If Telisu's involved in any sort of plot to harm Councillor Morvain, I'm going to need hard evidence to prove it.
Okay. So we can go search their house.
I'm not kicking down anyone's door until I have solid evidence in hand. If you're wrong about Telisu, things would quickly go downhill around here, and the real culprits might slip away. I can't afford for that to happen.
Okay. What if they try to stop me?
If you have evidence that it places your life in peril, I would expect you to do whatever you must to keep yourself alive. Here, this key should open the front door of the manor in case they've locked it. Good luck.
I already had a key about that. A key like that. Could you tell me more about the Severin family?
Telisu is wife to the family patriarch Vendor. They have a single child, a daughter named Miri.
Okay.
They arrived here 10 years ago and have been nothing but a benefit to Raven Rock ever since.
Huh. A benefit?
They're quite wealthy, and they've been quite generous by sharing their fortune with the community.
Ah.
They've contributed coin, food, supplies, even helped repair a few of the buildings in town with their own hands.
I see. Nothing unusual about them at all?
People have mentioned it's a bit odd about how close in age Mary appears to be to her father, but that's hardly a cause for alarm. Just make sure you find solid evidence. If I accuse them without it, I'll be the laughing stock of the colony.
I see. Thank you.
Be careful. If the Severans have betrayed us...
Severin Manor. Alright, on we go. Hello.
Destroying the ash spawn has made it safer to work in the fields. Thank you.
You're selling quite a few exotic ingredients.
Yes, I'm proud to say that I grow or harvest most of it myself. I only wish I had a better source for netch jelly. Those creatures are difficult to track down since it's so dangerous beyond the bulwark.
Yep, I could gather some for you.
That would be splendid. I'd be more than happy to give you something for the effort.
Where did you learn your alchemy skills?
After we left Morrowind, we found ourselves in Skyrim. We wandered around a bit and ended up in Morthal, where we took up temporary residence with Lami, the town's alchemist.
We've met.
I was fascinated by her work, and over a period of a few years, she taught me quite a bit.
Why did you leave Morthal?
It wasn't long before we became homesick. We were the only Dunmer in Morthal. When word reached us that a settlement of Dunmer was forming on Solstheim, we were thrilled. It's been difficult, but I'm not regretting it one bit. In fact, I'm glad we've been able to stay and help.
Alright. How has Ravenrock needed your help?
As you can imagine, the eruption of the Red Mountain took an awful toll on Solstheim. Hunting for game has been scarce, and the waters are apparently too tainted for fishing. According to Councillor Morvain, my husband's been Ravenrock's most important food source for decades. Careful with those netches. They may look tame, but they can seriously hurt you with threats.
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way, and we'll do just fine.
Your actions here have been a blessing to us all, Sergio. If you ever need a pup, if the quality's right, I'll take those off your hand. Next time, if you've got something to sell, I'm willing to buy it. Why don't we see what kind of deal we can make?
Alright, let's have a look. You don't have much, do you? Well, you have some money. Just about perfect.
Next time you're hungry, stop by.
I don't know who sent you. Take a look.
Alright, let's have a look. You do have some good exotic stuff, I'll admit that. Let's give you a potion, just in case. Yeah, I'm never gonna run out of money. And magic. You know how this goes. Stash supplies.
Did you find any evidence at Severin Manor yet?
Your citizens are quite interesting. Netch jelly. Okay, I've got more than I thought. Good.
Destroying the ash spawn has made it safer to work in the fields. Thank you.
Well, I got you some netch jelly.
Goodness, it must have been quite difficult tracking those creatures down out there.
Yeah.
Here, take these. They should help you during your journeys.
Ultimate well-being. Ooh, that's amazing.
Looking for any So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Ultimate well-being. Don't have that. He doesn't have that.
Remember, I have plenty of potions and ingredients.
Okay, those are going in my special stash in the museum basement. Anyway, Severin Manor. Time for a bit more sneaking. I'm eventually going to hang out more in Ravenrock, but that's another day's work. Oh no. They are sneaking. Interesting. Served cold. Recover evidence from Severin Manor. She has nothing. And Mary has a lovely necklace and a sapphire. Thankfully, I'm sneakier than you'd think. Okay, so there's nothing much here. Oh, some books. Thankfully, I could just grab those. Where would my destination be? Oh my. They have quite a few things, don't they? Ooh. Yeah, this is just like a player house. This becomes a player house, I think, at the end of this quest. Whatever. Where's the evidence? Don't know. Skulls, I mean, that's... They're Dunmer, so whatever. Not really seeing much in the way of evidence. What's that spell called again that I tried to use before? No, I don't think I need to go out of here. Yeah, so the clairvoyance spell is wrong. I'm guessing it's some kind of note or letter. Ah, the safe. An ancient letter. Perfect. Wraithguard! What the fuck? How do they have Wraithguard? How do they have Wraithguard? That was not what I was... Okay. Dear Councillor Sheldon, matter of days, believe we'll be ready. Our forces hidden within Ashfallow Citadel have been training night and day, ready to strike. With Captain Veleth distracted by the Ashbone attacks, the timing seems perfect. It's waited nearly a decade to exact my revenge, but Laurel Morvain for the death of my ancestor, Vendel Uland. Ulands. And what's this? Conditions here in Vardenfell are worsening by the moment we're about to an ancient Mournhold museum. Guard it well and ensure that it's well hidden in Skyrim. Okay, cool. I have Wraithguard. Amazing. 20% chance to reflect blows, 10 points of armor, 50% disease resistance. You might also wield Sunder and Keening, presumably. Oh, the music. It's the Morrowind main theme. That's appropriate.
There's something...
Follow me.
Sure thing, friend.
I'm gonna park you in the retching net so you won't be a bother to anyone.
Arise. Yes.
Wait here.
Right, then.
Hello.
Welcome to the Retching Net's Corner Club, my lord. If you need anything, Master Geldis will be happy to help.
It is time.
Good. On we go. Someone nearby is carrying valuables? Not seeing anyone marked. And I'm not stupid enough to pickpocket Veleth. You, though.
You haven't seen Cretius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again.
I have seen Corellius. Well, the fuss over a simple pickaxe, though.
No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe.
Really now?
They don't exactly grow on trees, you know.
I have one of those, but can't you get the guards to find Cretius?
I prefer to handle these things on my own.
I see.
Look, if you see Cretius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble.
How are things now that the mines are open again?
I've always had a steady stream of work thanks to the Redoran Guard, so it hasn't affected me much.
Okay.
However, I've seen the smile on people's faces, and there's hope around here once again. Something we've been lacking for a long time.
I'd like to make an investment in your business.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
I saw those other narrative options, but I'm gonna go past those for now. Ooh, don't know if that spell, Scorch Undead, Hurt Undead, I don't think I have that yet. Okay. So let's...
Oh, Crushes, he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
Yeah, when I've gotten that quest done, I'm going to ask about the shadow mark at his door.
The mines are...
Yeah, this thing. Oh, wait. I can't see it. Whatever. He's basically definitely a member of the Thieves Guild, is the thing. And he's got the same last name as Glover, so... Delvin, sorry. His name is Glover Mallory. He's got the same last name as Delvin. Anyway. Fabricate objects.
If you're looking to purchase something, speak to my father, Fethis.
Crafting furniture. Arcane Enchanter. Darn. Can't disenchant. Okay, fine. Actually, the bronze scale stuff is something I can just stash. It's the ashes, isn't it? Sorting chest. That helps with the weights, at least a little bit.
I'll give you this warning only once.
I work for Mogul.
Stay out of my way.
You got a problem,
and we'll do
you
just
talk to him.
Did you find any evidence at Severin Manor yet?
Yeah, I also found Wraithguard, but I'm not telling you that.
Then we finally have them. All that remains now is chasing them down and bringing them to justice.
I don't think they'll give up willingly.
Good. I'm going to send two of the best Rerenn Guard we have to take them down. I want you to assist them any way you can.
Alright. I'll head there immediately.
See that you do. We can't afford to let these traitors slip away.
I am, however...
Frostfall Citadel's been a I'm glad to see you're well. I don't like sending people off to battle.
Right. I'm going to grab Mr. Crazy Pants, and then we're going to go to... Get rid of him.
Sirrah.
Sure thing, friend.
We heading out? As you will, my thing. I will protect you with my life.
I'm going to try and fix him, and if I can't...
I've got your back.
If I can't, I'm going to do something else. One moment. I am going to end this episode here, though. So next episode, I'm going to try and fix that maniac. Thanks for watching.